ego is our sense of identification. It's this sense of I am. Like, I'm a monk, I'm from Denmark, I'm a man. This is my ego. It is, in this case, my false ego. Because the fact is, I'm none of these things. These things are just situations I'm in. I'm in a monk situation. I could go out and get another job, or get a job, tomorrow, and I would still be the same person. I was a boy earlier, maybe in a previous life I was a giraffe or something else, and still the spirit soul was the same. So there are so many variations of situations we can be in, but the actual ego, the actual identity is just servant of Krishna, right? So that's the real ego. Now, we don't function without a sense of ego. So erasing the ego or overcoming it, that's not really an option. It's not even interesting. What is interesting is that when we have the real ego, then we're automatically happy because we're working in accordance with our true identity. But even when we have false ego, we can still connect it to Krishna, and thereby we call it dovetailing our activities so that we become purified and we experience the same happiness. So obviously, being a monk is an easy way to connect our false ego. For others, you may be a householder. You can still be a householder for Krishna. You may have a job. You do the job for Krishna. Even though, let's say you're a taxi driver, it may not seem like a very spiritual activity, but while you're driving around, you can discuss spiritual topics. I was being driven around in LA quite a bit this summer, and every time I was in a car, I was talking about spiritual topics. And whenever you get your paycheck, you can use it to maintain your life so that you can worship God. So in that sense, it becomes indirectly about God. So we don't want to erase the ego, we want to put it in line with Krishna. We want to make the ego work for Krishna rather than for sense gratification. Then everything works nicely.